welcome back to my channel. Come on in, guys. Come on in, guys. Yul Edochie has given us something to talk about again. Always serving us food. And we go to shop now. Come on in, guys. Hello, beautiful people. How you guys doing? Come on in. Let's do this. Let's discuss Yul Edochie. He had his podcast. The podcast premiered yesterday, guys. If you want to hear and enjoy the full version, you go to the YouTube channel, Glitch TV, the Honest Bunch podcast, and you enjoy it there. But we are going to talk about what he said in the podcast in this video. Are we clear? So come on in, guys. Let's do this. Come on in. Hello, people. Hey, beautiful people. It's me, your girl, Fosti Onyi, and you're welcome right again to my channel. We're talking about Yul Edochie today. His interview on the Honest Bunch podcast, and you spilled a lot of things. The interview was a whole mix. Talked about politics. He talked about his childhood. He talked about his marriage that's ended publicly. He also talked about his relationship with his older children. So, guys, we want to dissect and talk about the ones that really interest us in this particular video. So come on in, guys, let's do this. For those who don't know who Yul Edochie is a versatile, talented movie star. He's a director, he's an actor, and he is very good at his craft, guys. We must give that to him. Although he messed up in his private life, but it doesn't excuse his craft. Yul Edochie is a very, very talented movie actor and director, producer, whatever you name it. He's really, really grounded in that craft. So Yul Edochie is also the last child of his father, Pete Edochie. Pete Edochie is also a veteran actor. So for those that don't know who Yul Edochie is, his picture is on my thumbnail, guys. So Yul Edochie, like I said earlier, he's a very talented movie star, very good at his craft and good at what he does, guys. We loved him. Okay, let me speak for myself. I loved him, loved his movies, loved watching him on my screen. Has a very, deep voice, and that voice, when he's acting all those kind of scenes, that voice is also an addition. It helps him to portray that action man side that we love to see on our screens. But when Yul Edochie casted, if I may say so, was when the brouhaha happened in his marriage with May Edochie. So let me just go back a little bit and refresh our memory about that situation, guys. So Yul Edochie, was outed on social media by an anonymous blog, Gist Lover. So the Gist Lover posted Yul Edochie's picture on social media then in 2022, if I am very correct with my dates, 2022. Then immediately Gist Lover posted Yul Edochie's picture on their anonymous Instagram page. Yul Edochie came out and started confessing. So that was when Yul Edochie announced that he is married to another woman and they already had a child and all that. According to the story on the internet then, it was stated that that was also when his wife May found out about the affair. So the impression that we had then was that the wife also found out same time that others found out on social media that Yul was taking a second wife. And behind the scene, the family tried, their best to kind of convince you not to go that route. But you was very, very adamant. Even news on the internet then was that the wife wanted to forgive him because you said he didn't marry the woman. He just went to do, introduction to introduce himself to her family, that he is the owner of the pregnancy then, but he didn't marry her. So that was the gist on the internet, that he told his wife. So his wife was willing then to, bring her husband back home and forgive him while he takes care of his child outside. But at the end of the day, it turned out that no, Yul Edochie didn't want that. What he wanted was polygamy. So he wanted to marry he wanted to marry Judy Austin and also marry his wife, May Edochie, in a polygamous home. So that was what made his wife to reject, and she stated it clearly that she was not going to be numbered, she was not interested in polygamy, and she was going to file for divorce. So Yul Edochie did a lot of things, trying to spite her and all that. It was not working. He begged, apologized publicly. That wasn't working. Then he tried the hard way too. It wasn't working. And this continued until they lost their first son. When they lost their first son, it was really, really sad because everybody was like, what is happening? This marriage was just going through a marriage crisis, and all of a sudden their first son passed away mysteriously. According to the story, then he was playing football. After football, I think he slumped, and before they rushed him to the hospital and all that, he passed on. Guys, it was really a sad time. And Yul Edochie, what he did during that period, after a week or 2 weeks thereabouts, he came out on social media and he was dancing, with his mistress, or will I call it his second wife? I don't really know, because I don't know if I should call Judy Austin Yul Edochie's second wife. His family had come out to say that they did not follow him to her people to ask for her hand in marriage. And in Igbo culture, when your people, the man's family did not go with him, it's as if maybe, they are not in support of that marriage, and maybe it's not really a marriage anyway. But for the sake of this video, let's just use marriage. So Yul and his present wife now, Judy Austin, were busy dancing on social media, and people were surprised that, is this how a man who lost his first son is going to mourn his first son? You did not stop at that. At the end of the year, that's when he was reminiscing on how his year went, you took to social media and also said that the year that his son passed, that year was his best year. And everybody was like, come on. So it seemed to me like you was trying all he could to kind of like spite his wife for refusing to be in a polygamy with him. That has been happening with different camps saying different things. And now it led to the camp of May Yul Edochie, who was Yul's ex-wife, for a group of women and people to stand up for her, because then the bullying was so much, guys. The bullying on social media was so much. Hello, Abubakar Nerzi. Hi, welcome to my channel. Hi, we're talking about Yul Edochie today. So it seemed like Yul was trying to prove a point, trying to spite his wife, because then he and Judy, like every Eke market day, they come on social media, they sing love songs, they dance, they do a lot of their shenanigans, and she was Judy Austin will start hailing Yul, calling him Ishimile Jiofo. Ishimile Jiofo. Ezedike one of Nteje. Agudike. And she was saying a lot of all those, so it's at a point in time it just turned clownish. It became a circus. Like, come on, what's going on here? What's surprising a lot of people is that for all the time that this was going on, his ex-wife, May Edochie, she did not say a word. She did not say a word about it. And a lot of people were shocked that this kind of thing happened to a Nigerian woman. We are known that we can talk, but this woman did not say anything. She just went about her business, focused on her business, and she was doing, all she could to raise her children. So Yul Edochie also got the beating on social media. A lot of people was talking, bashing him, because all what he was doing then was strange. Some people were even saying that, are you sure that he's in his right senses doing all this and all whatnot? Hey, Abubakar, you said I am a no-go. I am a no-go. I don't understand. What do you mean by that? So, guys, Yul Edochie has gone on, if I'm not mistaken, he has gone on like 4 podcasts now. This podcast with the Honest Bunch would be the 5th. This is somebody that said he was interested in polygamy. Since he married Judy, he has not gotten another woman to add to her, to show that, yes, you are really serious about this, your polygamy. Guys, it's really crazy. So let's just have a listen to this Yul's podcast. We are not going to talk about everything, because he talked about his childhood. He also talked about his marriage. He talked about his political ideas and all that. So, that's what he talked about then. Now let's listen a little clip of what Abubakar Niasse. You can log off. I don't understand what you're saying, and you're sounding like a clown, so you can get out of the live stream. Okay, so let's have a listen, guys.
I wasn't distracted. Getting married at that age, it was one of the things, to me, it was one of the good things I did for myself at that time.
Oh,
But
Yes.
you announced a second marriage in 2022. Was it not distraction that brought the second marriage?
No. No, I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to go into that.
No, just go as much as you can.
But I'll touch something. You see, there are things, don't be everything they come out for public. You understand? Things always lead to things. That's why when I see people, having marital issues, I know they put mouths. I don't judge anybody. Because you have to be in someone's home. If you're not in that person's home, you won't know. Certain decisions are taken because certain things happen. I don't know what it is that. And then something may happen to somebody and the person just goes crazy and runs out of the house. Now, if you don't know the story, what you're going to see from outside is this person is crazy. So, but me, my kind of person, I don't go quick judge him. I'll ask, waiting make him crazy. I don't know what it is that. Something must have led to it. So things always lead to things, but most times social media doesn't get to hear everything. Social media, if it hear from 50% this way, they're not going to hear from 1 to 50. Then they'll begin to judge from 50 this way. Do you understand? Without hearing 1 to 50, they are judging from 50 to 100. But they know here now 1 to 50 or 1 to 49 lead to 50 to 100. Do you understand? And then I'm this kind of person, for me, as a man, you know, go begin bring your family matter for. They talk everything for outside. Social media no be caught. You understand? People.
Guys, let me just explain a little bit. Here, Yul Edochie was trying to give the impression that May offended him. I know that couples may have like marital issues or thereabout, but you, come on. What you did was really extreme. You went extreme. Quite all right. I just want to believe that maybe you had been stepping out on your marriage with May for a while. And it could be maybe because you were not in the same location with her. Maybe because as an actor, every time you are always on location, working and doing your job, and your family was not with you at that time. So you travel for work. So maybe at that time you became a little bit lonely. Now, guys, I am just assuming now. So maybe that time he became a little lonely and he started an affair with Judy Austin. He started an affair with Judy Austin. And one thing led to another. Maybe she got pregnant and refused to have an a D&C. Quite all right. I just want to give you the benefit of doubt to you that maybe you made a mistake then. But if your wife had given you a lifeline that come home, my husband, come home. I'm not saying you will abandon your child, but don't forsake this marriage. Come home to me. You can take care of your child. If she had given you that lifeline and you rejected it, that no, you wanted polygamy, and you were forcing her to have to get into that polygamy with you, that was totally wrong. Outside of that, you started mocking her. All this while, this woman did not insult you. This woman did not come out on social media to air her dirty linen. She just kept it respectful. And even at some point, she begged you that let you guys keep the issues out of social media. But you refused. You refused. You and Judy were doing a lot, coming out every Eke Market day to dance and sing whatnot on the social media, recruiting people to go and bash her. And this woman had not said anything then. If truly that May Edochie offended you in a worst way, apart from the usual couples quarrel here and there, I want to believe that you would have put out that comment. He would have said it. He would have come out with that claim ever since. He would have. But he got nothing on the woman. She did not offend you. You were the one that offended her. And when your son passed, you danced. You danced. And you also came out to say that that year was your best year. What more can you do? You pushed May to the wall. Hi, Ikukuizu. Hi, welcome to my channel. We're talking about Yul Edochie. You pushed May to the wall, and she had no other option than to just let you go so that you can live that polygamist lifestyle you wanted to live. It's getting to 4 years or even 5 years now. You've not married another wife with Judy. I thought you said you're a polygamist. At least marry more wives. Yeah. So in this podcast, for you to create an impression that May offended you, and maybe that is what led you to go outside to Judy, that is not true. That is not true. Don't try to shift blames here. What is it that the woman would have done that will make you, even if you wanted to have a second wife, there are ways to go about it. You can have that discussion with your wife that you're no longer satisfied in the marriage. If she accepts, fine. If she did not accept, you move peacefully. and take off all those shenanigans off social media. But no, you came on social media, put everything out there, and it got to a point when the bullying was so much on social media that people had to stand up for her, for May Edochie. They call themselves the Mage Nation now. They had to stand up for her. Your family too had to stand up for her. Your father had an interview where he said that May was the backbone of your marriage. He said that he loved May as his own child, as his own daughter. She was a very good daughter-in-law to the family. Your brothers, all of them have good things to say about May Edochie. Even your auntie. So with the impression that your family members have given, May was a good wife to you. I'm not saying she's perfect, because nobody is perfect, but she did not wrong you in a grave way that will make you to disgrace her so much on social media, recruiting people to come and talk bad against her. She was a good wife to you. With what your father, even if I did not even believe any other thing that the May nations are saying about May Edochie, what your father said about her, the recommendation he gave about May Edochie, and the way your family also supports her, she was a good wife to the family. Hi, Pascal. Hi. Welcome to my channel. So I don't like the way you're trying to insinuate that May wronged you. No. You were the one that wronged your wife. And your ego doesn't want you to still have a rethink. You've made a mistake. Instead of you to retrace your step, because of your ego, you say no, you will not retrace that step. You will still dig yourself deeper into the mistake. That was what made you May to just, let go of everything and decided to file for divorce. So guys, let's keep listening.
Want to always hear. If you write anything that will the society will get something from, you will see 200 comments. Write anything, man and woman, marital, you will see 10,000 comments. Everybody just wants to know what's happening in another person's home. You understand? So for me, no be everything I go on the talk. The little way they don't hear, no problem, they hold that one. And no be everything. I don't see the need at this time to bring out she do this one, she do that one. In 19...
Yul Edochie, if May did anything that would have warranted you to divorce her, you would have said it. You are not the type of man that will keep it quiet. So don't insinuate anything that points that May offended you. No, you were the one that offended me. And till date, she had not said anything about you. There are some women that they can't even take half of what you did to May before they will come out on social media and expose you. But she has not done that.
92, he do. That's not a man.
But she do anything.
Oh, yeah, answer.
This is your laughter. Wait. This is laughter. This is laughter come long. I said she do anything, he laugh.
Utilizing you don't mind. Sorry, you don't mind being the villain, because from what you explained to me now, we know. I mean, we're on the internet and the social media people.
Okay.
As it stands right now.
Okay.
They don't see you as the good person.
Okay.
Are you saying that you don't mind being the villain in this story?
I don't mind.
So if we're going to utilize the little, you say, if we talk everything, say not just small. So from that small that we already, we just need you to just give us another small that we not go far.
Yeah, I understand. So, I know. Anytime I sit down for a podcast, they must go to family because I don't want they sell pass.
Aside from the sales,
the level of curiosity.
Yeah.
So we would like to know, inside the small that you can give us, did you consult in the process? Did you consult May before, taking it up with Judy? Was there like any conversation that, I want to do this thing, how far, now
Okay, very good question. I won't go into this. I told you there are things I won't talk about. Matter day for court. Not be everything I will come they talk for outside. Not be everything I'll say the much I feel. I can. Not everything.
Well, you have not said any much. You have not said
anyhow when you like me, you drag the matter. And I still the one where I want to talk, I go talk. You know go drag out. You're free to ask me any question. But at the same time, it's what I'm comfortable
to discuss.
Yeah, she asked me a question. She said, I don't mind
being the villain.
I don't mind, honestly. And I'll tell you why. You can't please everybody. That's one. You cannot make everybody like you. It's impossible. If you have that at the back of the mind, you are forcing yourself to let me please everybody. Chances are that two things will happen. Either you get derailed, you forget your mission, or you die. Let me not mention names, but I know people who have gone on that route. They are having issues rather than tackle the issue. They are trying to please people. If I do this thing where go suit me, it go affect some people. So make I never do unfair. Make I do in the process you make wrong decisions and you go. And when you go, you don't go, bros. They go put you inside ground, level you, and life goes on. And the people you are trying so hard to please, don't give a damn. Everybody moves forward. So I can't come out now, set a camera, and begin to, tell people, hey, in 1992, she was here. I be man, I get some kind of things where man no they do. Get some kind of talk where if you begin talk, you go be like woman. Leave women to do the talking. I don't know what you understand. Most important thing is that we are both fine. Nobody is perfect. And like I said, I wouldn't want to go into all that. I don't think it's necessary. Nobody is perfect. If now whether things happen. Just stay. But I go hold on. Because I won't know.
Yul Edochie, you said gist day. If now things happen at gist day, as in you're giving impression that's made. Okay, what did May do? Why did you marry another woman and have a child on your wife? And even on that, you're still trying to intimidate her. Why did you do that? Well, at least there will be something that she did. What did she do? You cannot say. Meaning, in essence, she did not do anything. You just decided to do what you had in mind. And you just decided to, guys. Let me say this. Yul Edochie, he was one actor that I really, really, really liked then. But what, made a dent of his image in my mind was what happened between him and May. Like he said, nobody is above mistake. He's right about that. And things might have happened in the marriage. He's right about that. But May did not offend him so gravely that the thing he had to do was to take a wife, have a child on her. Guys, come on. To me, I want to believe that it was a mistake that happened. And because of his ego, he decided to continue in that mistake while forcing his wife to accept polygamy. Because he wanted his wife to accept polygamy. He begged on this social media. And because of May is one woman that, she has a mind of her own. Some other women would have accepted and moved on in a polygamy with him. But she refused. She stood her ground. And when he found out that this woman is adamant about her decision, that she doesn't want to be numbered, he flipped and brought out the other side of him. Guys, I think that is what happened. I think that's what happened. Let's just keep on listening now.
Seriously, I'm telling you, no be, I'm a man, come on. I'll be a real man. I go set camera now, they finish my ex-wife. No, now, I wish her well, trust me.
Sure.
I wish her the very best. I want her to be fine. Normally, I don't even like discussing.
Yes.
But now that, because like I said, once I sit for podcasts, they must go that angle. A lot of people on social media, they are writing all sorts of things like, I don't want her to progress. That's all nonsense. You know, me, the last thing I'll ever do is to plan evil for anybody. I'm a traditional man. I do try to keep, for tradition to work for you, they keep your hand clean. I no go plan evil for you, husband material. I no go plan for you. They go. But if you plan for me, you go collect. That's the thing. But the day I begin to plan for you, I go also collect. That's so tradition be. So I wish her the very best. Now, both of us know everything will lead to certain things. So it's not, I won't go into all that, but I wish her the very best. That's the mother of my 3 children. There were 4, we lost 1. That's the mother of my 3 children. I want her to progress. Trust me. Any good thing we go reach her, make it reach her. Some people, there are people on the internet inspired by I don't know who are trying so hard to make sure they hold me down. Every day they write all sorts of nonsense about me, make one person progress, make the other person no progress. That's all nonsense. You can't stop anybody's shine. It hasn't stopped me from having my fans. In the last 4 or 5 years, I've been the most talked about Nigerian. I posted, no be joke. Go on Facebook. Anything I post, boom, it's everywhere. And so I still have people who love me. At the same time, everybody cannot love you. So I'm not trying, I'm not hustling to let them like me. What I will always do is to figure out my roots and stick to my roots. It will not always be easy, okay? Problem people have is they always want life to be easy. They always want their decisions.
So guys, let me just talk about me. May Edochie, according to what I'm seeing on social media, she is very industrious, hardworking, all about her business. You understand? Pete Edochie, who is Yul Edochie's father, also attested to it, that May was the backbone of that marriage. So Yul made a mistake. Instead of him to retrace his steps back to his wife and family, he decided to continue in his folly. So that's just the way I want to see it. You understand? And that's the way it's looking like. So guys, he was also asked questions about his relationship with his children. So let's listen.
Easy. So when it's tough, I needed to get older.
Okay. He was asked his relationship with his daughter, Daniela. Okay. He was asked his relationship with his daughter, Daniela. Because according to people on social media, they're saying that Yul Edochie and his daughter are having a kind of strained relationship right now. According to what you said, that the daughter is tilting towards supporting the mother. And I wouldn't fault her because she was there when she saw her mother going through all what her father put her through, even put the family through, to the point that they even lost a child of almost 16 years, yeah? So a grown-up son. And after a week or so, the father came on social media and he was dancing. So the daughter is going to tilt towards the mother. What do you expect her to do? So guys, let's have a listen to use, defense.
So if you had such a great relationship going on,
yes,
why at some point do people say that she tried to change her name? Because you mentioned trying to change your name.
Yes.
I mean that when people come out and they say, oh, they don't want to bear this particular name connected to their father anymore, it's because there's something going on. Now, for you, it might not be because your dad was so harsh, but it was because your father's name was, causing some issues for you based on, you go out and say, oh, you are so person, I'm gonna come out for here, so you try to change your name. If you had such a great relationship going on, why did that happen?
What happened?
Her changing her name.
That's what I told you now. I said something here. I don't know, but maybe you're not following me. I said my daughter is 21. I need to cut her some slack. Do you understand? She can't understand me who is 4. It's easier for me to understand her because I've been 21 before. But she has never been 44. I don't understand. So I give her, there will be that.
Some grace.
Do you understand? There will definitely be that tilting to the mother's side. It's normal. I don't know what you understand. It's very normal. But I won't say because of that, we no go talk again. I don't know what you understand. People will say different things. People say, okay, let me show you a video. But I didn't post this. Because I don't want to, anything I do with my children, I put it out. Anything I do. Right now, we're in court. There's a court order that I shouldn't post anything that has to do with my children, the ones in Lagos. That's why I don't. If you notice, I don't post them. But I'll show you this video because after seeing them in court, I went to my son's school, the one who's 8, is going to be 9. That's the video. That's me in the school last year. I can run through this phone now, and I'll show you another video when I came to Lagos this is May. I think I came in March. I was there too. I'll show you the video. I'm always present, but not be everything you go post for social media. So leave people to talk. I don't know what they understand.
So guys, Yul Edochie is saying that he is present in the lives of his older children, that he visits them, he talks with them, he sent them money. Those were some of the proof he was showing on the podcast. And he said that his daughter Daniela wouldn't understand why he did what he did, his actions. She is just 21, so he's going to cut her some slack. And he has a relationship with his children. According to him, he said there's a court order that prevents him from posting his older children. That is why he reduced the number of times he posts them on his social media pages. So let's keep on listening to Yul Edochie.
Tell me, don't be everything. Let me show you my chat with one is in the university now. You know the girl is done. The girl has finished university.
I think you should show me this one.
Okay, let me show you. Okay.
Girl.
This one is the second boy. You know the first boy I lost it. That's Carl. Okay. This is his. He told me about a trip.
Thank you.
They want to make a trip to China, and I said no. Forget. Go school first.
Still street.
Look. What do you see? Don't call out the amount. What do you see?
Yeah.
That's what I sent to him, right? Let's see the date. What's this date? Which date are you seeing here? This is Sunday. What date is showing there? Can you see? Okay, let me zoom this. Can you see a date here?
Yes.
What?
17th
17th of May. That's like last week. So it means that 17th of May, last week, I sent money to my son, the one in university. What social media people want is if I send this thing, I go scream one time. Now that thing I go to do. I don't know what I said. Now that thing I go to do. You go come carry your whole family matter, bring outside. Yeah.
You were the one that brought it outside
it's
initially.
Not necessary. If I have to set camera all the time to answer everything when they talk, I go lose focus.
No,
I'm telling you, I go turn to content creator. I have to still be me.
Hi guys, thumbs
Most
up please.
important thing is
Thumbs up.
what I have to do
Thumbs
as a
up.
father, I must always do it. I showed you, you know, no say this kind of video there. You take my phone. I can show you like 2 or 3 more if you want. Show you the ones back. I can show you the ones from even some months back.
Interesting.
The one in the university now, when he was still in secondary school, just before he graduated, I was also there a few months ago. I was in a video with 2 of them. All of them did my phone.
Interesting.
So these are things that by the time you go to court and they say, I say, but it's not the kind of once you go post for social media. Don't be everything that they put for social media. No, you will just reduce yourself as that.
Reduce your steez.
You understand? Steez will go now. Everything.
So in all of this, in 2023, you lost your son.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot that people say about grief and how, especially men, deal with such situations.
Guys, listen to this one. Listen to you.
How did you deal with that incident?
It was tough. Believe me, it was tough. It's a period of my life that I don't like remembering. But I'm this kind of person. No matter what happens to me, I need to be strong. That's me. Good experience, I get stronger. Bad experience, I get stronger. Every experience, I get stronger. That's me. Nothing weakens me. They don't bond that thing. That's my kind of person. It doesn't mean it's not hurting me, but I need to be strong, especially for every other person. Because there are other children. There are still the other 3. I need to be strong for them. And I need to be strong for myself, because if I'm not alive, what happens? You understand? So there are people grieve in different ways. That's what many people fail to understand. Some people will want you to grieve in a certain way. If you know grieve like that, then some problem there, now you kill them. People say all sorts of nonsense. Some people will want, if you lose somebody, let them always come. Anytime they come, they see you, they like this, they cry.
Guys, the full podcast is on The Honest Bunch. You can go there and listen to it in depth. But I just picked out the points that were important to me to listen to. And that's what I brought here. Yul Edochie was asked the way he dealt with the grief of his child when his child passed, his son, Kambili Chukwu. And he said that people expected him to grieve in a certain way. No, we are not expecting you to grieve in a certain way. But for you to come out on social media a week after the death of your child, and you were dancing on social media, and your baby mama or mistress, or what will I call her, Judy Austin, was also saying that she came out to dance na Chukwu love Vukaya. Guys, I think I have a copy of that this thing. Let me see whether I can find it. She was dancing on social media that Chukwu love Vukaya, that God loves her so much. And this is the time that his wife, May Edochie, was mourning Chukwu love Vukage as what? For those that were on this social media space, Yul and Judy Austin, they did a lot. They did a lot. And it was that a lot that made people to rise up for May Edochie, the May Nation. They stood up for her. I'm not a member of the May Nation, but I applaud the way they stand up for me. If not, that woman would have gone into depression. And when she could be able to find herself, she didn't come on social media until after 6 months. When she was able to find herself on social again, she came on social media and she, continued in her business, having brand deals here and there, going international to do her business, launching her makeup products. She's very industrious. All this while without saying any derogatory word to her husband, even acknowledging the new wife. She didn't say anything. She just moved on honorably. Still, they won't let her rest. So this is the video where Judy Austin was dancing na Chukwu love Vukaya after the child passed. Chukwu love Vukage as what?
Just he loves me. Chukwu love Vukam.
This is
God
it.
loves me so much. He has continued to fight all my battles. Hey, every prayer point that I've ever written down, God has answered every single one of them.
This is 4 weeks after Yul's son passed.
I put to bed in the midst of, I put to bed when it seems as if it won't happen. And then I came home with my baby. And then I came out and my baby came out. It's only me that knows. Just me. I'm a special child. I am so special. From the time I was born, from my childhood, my youth, until I gave birth to all my kids, even till this last baby, I want the whole world, I want the whole universe to worship God with me. Oh my God, you have won in my life. Oh, are you a winner? I am a winner.
Imagine, this was what she was singing 4 weeks after the death of Kambili Chukwu, Yul Edochie's son. Are you a winner? I am a winner. All this while, May wasn't on social media. She went silent. For 6 months, she wasn't on social media. And they were doing all their shenanigans. Some days they will come out, they will dance. Some days they will come out, they will sing Celine Dion songs. And they were doing quite a lot. And people came out in mass. Strangers, friends. And they formed May Nation. Just to be able to support her, to support May Edochie. So guys, all this we are talking about is just what we see on social media. Oh. This is what is seen on social media. Yul Edochie's family also tried their best for their son to retrace his steps. But no, he's already neck deep in. And he doesn't want to. His ego is too much. So what I will not like is for him to now try to push blame onto me, saying that a lot happened just today. You know, won't talk everything. 1 to 50, something happened. People don't know 1 to 50, but they know 51 to 100. Meaning what? What did your wife do that made you betray her? Because it is betrayal. What you did, Yul Edochie, is betrayal. If no one will tell you, I'm going to tell you what you did to May was betrayal. You betrayed her trust. When she even tried to give you a lifeline for you to come back, retrace your steps and come back home, you refused. And you continue. Now you've already bettered, I think, 3 kids with Judy Austin. And you're still there with Judy Austin. So she has no other option than to file for divorce. And according to what you said now, the case is already in court. So guys, this is where I'm going to end this particular live stream. We wish the parties well. Let them go and sort themselves out. Yul Edochie, Judy Austin, you guys are fit for each other. You can continue in what you're doing. May is no longer looking at you. The woman has moved on. Focused on her business, her crafts. Focused on her children. I just hope that God helps you. I just hope that God helps you. So guys, what are your thoughts concerning Yul Edochie and this podcast he had? If you really had anything solid on May Edochie, don't you think that he would have, said it all this while? If not directly, maybe through anonymous blogs. He never had anything on her. He just betrayed his wife. Put down your thoughts in the comment section. I will end this live stream right here. Until I see you again in another one, take care of yourself. Love yourself. Happy holidays, guys. Tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday is the Muslim holiday, the Eid. So, happy Eid Kabir to all the Muslim followers out there. Take care of yourself, love yourself, enjoy yourself, and have wonderful rest during this holiday. Till I see you in another live stream. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Thank you, Tarvin Smith, for joining my live. Thank you, Pascal. Thank you, Ikuku, for joining my live. Have a nice day, guys. Bye. Bye, guys.